Last week, the Philippines Volcanoes completed a remarkable 5-year leap from Division 4 in 2008 to Top 5 rugby next year.
Poverty with such strong legs, and the flying jeepney goes over for the Philippines. It's party time here in Manila.
During this 5-year span, the Philippines Rugby Football Union has set out on a development regime that has mirrored the growth of the country's capital, Manila. Last week, HSBC ARFU Coaching Tour instructors aided PRFU Development officers in bringing the game to those often forgotten.
Today we're here at Smokey Mountain. It's one of our new development sites for Rugby Union. The mission of the PRFU in their junior development is to try and spread rugby as much as we can to all native Filipinos.
Last week's clinic at Smokey Mountain included the captains from all 4 of the HSBC Asian 5 Nations Division 1 teams, the hosts Philippines, Sri Lanka, Singapore and Chinese Taipei.
As a development officer here, I have such a wide spectrum. We have the international schools, which have both expat children as well as the rich Filipino children go to those schools, right through to Smokey Mountain and Bulacan and some of these other areas where they have nothing.
We try to encourage like universities and orphanages, and then we have development officers who teach basic skills of rugby, and then eventually we'll form rugby teams and that play against each other.
The program has already graduated participants who are now on board as development associates.
When I was playing tackle game, rugby, Coach Matt asking me if I can play, if I can do some work, like part-time job. So he asked me to teach some kids. So this is it. This is what I'm teaching the kids from Smokey Mountain and the other Alabang Eagles, juniors, and a lot of kids.
Rugby is a fantastic sport for development of juniors. So it develops. It's great for exercise. It's also great from building teamwork and leadership. The beauty about doing these sorts of programs really for us is that apart from being great from that perspective for the kids, what it also does is it helps raise the profile of the situation that these children are in.
The program is reaping benefits far beyond the skills learnt on the pitch.
We have charities and like Young Focus or We Foundation. They actually go to school there and they teach the kids, and so the kids know that they have to wait in line. They have to wait for they're gonna get their turn if they're patient enough, and then they wait for their turn. And they develop a discipline and responsibility, and of course playing rugby will also develop those kinds of things.
PRFU helps out as much as we can, just providing them really with equipment and sport and those sorts of things. But really, as you can see from the surroundings here, these guys don't have a great deal, but they're very, very open and honest and lovely children, and it's a pleasure to actually work with them. Rugby!